Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Ursula and today I have another reading for you. We are going to start off with the theme of this reading. Okay, we're calling on Archangel Holy Spirit, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit. What is the theme that best describes the energy that's coming towards the viewer? And I only want two themes. One will be the first theme and the other one would be the theme that also clarifies the first theme. All right. Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, please and thank you for the viewer. Most important for current energy. Most important, what does the viewer need to know? What's coming towards them? All right. And always remember, do not force this to fit, okay? Only take what resonates. Feeling trapped. And I think this is a recurring theme. This came out last time. Okay, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, tell me more. Why do we have feeling trapped on a decision? Okay, so someone still is feeling trapped because they need to make a decision. Okay, all right, let's see what we have at the bottom here. Well, what do you know? Finances. I am not surprised to see this. Okay, so we know, so someone's feeling trapped. And now, viewer, this could be you. Maybe you need to make a decision about finances and you feel stuck, okay? But we're going to find out what's going on. So we're going to start off with the tarot, okay? And we're going to find out what the situation is, what the subject is, what the blind spot or the bias of the situation is, and what is the course of action that's going to be taken based on those things. Okay, and then we're going to get my other cards as well. Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, what is the subject of this feeling trapped and the decision? Ooh, okay, so we have the Page of Wands. Okay, so this is Aries, Leo, Sag energy. So this could be you. This could be someone around you. So the subject is there's some type of procrastination, there's conflict, and there's a lack of direction. And the Page of Wands in reverse is also an indication of bad news. So viewer, this is a feeling that someone in your energy, or or like I said, take it as it resonates. We'll speak to it as this is not your energy, right? It's energy that's coming towards you. There's some type of lack of direction. You may be receiving some bad news. Someone received some bad news. They've been holding on to something, obviously with the decision, right? Because they're not making a decision. Okay, so someone's procrastinating. It's clear to me, viewer, that whatever the situation is, this is your confirmation. Someone is procrastinating. Okay. And with the feeling trapped, this reminds me of the Eight of Swords, right? This is like mental anguish. This is sometimes a feeling that, it's like you're doing it to yourself, right? Spirit. So let's see, what is the bias? What is someone ignoring, or what's being ignored here that needs to be highlighted in this decision? Because this could also help someone make a decision. Because viewer, of course, I am going to bring it back just in case this could be you. You could be feeling trapped, but that's because you're procrastinating something, right? There's something that needs to be done, but you're procrastinating. You're afraid to make it. You're afraid to make a decision. That's what is some. So if it's on you, someone's afraid to make a decision. We had the Hangman, Pisces energy. Okay, so this speaks to, again, indecision. Wow, you see that? You can't make that up. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so indecision, narrow-minded, holding back. Okay, and look at this as, what are you not seeing that is right in front of you? What are you not seeing? So viewer, this, take it as it resonates. This could be you. What this is saying is, this being in the middle here, this is about having your blinders on, right? Like blind spots, things that you're ignoring. So you're ignoring, maybe you're narrow-minded, someone's narrow-minded, someone's ignoring something, and they purposely are holding back, right? So it's almost like there's bad news that someone's afraid of, and that's why they're holding back. So they're ignoring making a decision because it's not good. Like the news is not good. So they're that's why they're procrastinating. And look what we have here underneath, the Temperance, the Angel card, Sagittarius, patience, understanding, cooperation, seek balance and moderation, harmony, middle path, moderation, balance, finding meaning. Okay? How can you find back to your center? Right? Because I feel like this is you, a viewer. You're the Earth Angel here. But some type of balance and understanding is needed. So Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, what is the best course of action? Oh, we have the Four of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, greed, possessiveness, attachments. So the reason why, viewer, it's obvious to me that the reason why someone's feeling trapped is because they've been holding on to something. Now, this could be inheritance. They're holding on to pentacles. They were possessive, right? What are you afraid to let go of? And this is because of greed. So they're very possessive. And this is why this person is having a hard time letting go of finances. Like we got rehab too, and then trap. Whoa. Right? Now, this could be an actual rehab center, but rehab, spirit sometimes sees rehab as rehabilitate, like to improve a situation. And with the romance, again, I've been getting these readings, viewer, that somebody thinks that they can make things better by all of a sudden either pursuing a romantic relationship. For some of you, if it's family, it's bringing back like nurturing and love to you, like someone that you've put a boundary on, like, or someone that you've let go of. And now all of a sudden this person wants to come back and be like, oh, I love you. I appreciate you. So I feel like there's going to be some tactics here for sure. So what we're going to do is let's get my cards here, and we're going to first get one for each thing. We're going to clarify the energy of this procrastination and conflict. Okay, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, talk to us. What's going on here? Oh my goodness, I knew it. Look at this. Harmful action. I'm just going to call it desires. Because viewer, this could go either way. Okay, now if this is a setup, someone could be sending someone to do this, try to do this, right? Because look, it says harmful action, all because of finances, because someone's trapped, and we're going to have to dig deep. Why is someone feeling so trapped about a decision they made? Obviously, they held on to something out of greed, right? I feel like they're experiencing some bad news. So someone now wants to cause conflict to even your relationship, viewer. For some of you, someone could be trying to cause like a third party situation. We're going to get more clarifiers after that. I'm going to get another card here to clarify. So Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, can you tell us about the indecision? What is the blind spot? Why is the blind spot or the bias indecision? Oh my goodness, look at this. Because, interesting, they're holding back a for sale, a successful business venture. And this brings me to, I think I had the other reading I had too. I've had readings where there's something to do with a business that they put money into. And that's why they're so possessive about it, because they don't want to let go of, because they're possessive. They have an attachment to, like, if this isn't something, this money must belong to you, right? And someone this is killing them, because this gives me that feeling again that someone used money, your money, either it came from an inheritance or it came from somewhere else, came from a partnership, they have to sell the business because that's where they put the money. right? Someone put a money into a business and now they have to sell it. Okay, so like I said, take it as it resonates. You will know if this is your story. Okay. And maybe, right? And there's even the feeling that they could be broke. Either way, someone has to sell their business and they're broke. And that's why they're coming towards you. They feel trapped. And someone's trying to use you, viewer. Okay, you got to take that as it resonates as well. Like, okay, all right, let's see. We'll get proof of that too. Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, why do we have greed, possessiveness, attachments? Whoa, and look how this fell. This fell. Control and convince. Oh my God. Sorry, I get, wow. Did you know that this fell on this, the desires, the S desires, right? Because they now are trying to control and convince you, viewer, of something. So they're trying to use this to put on the charms. Like I said, it could be family, it could be friend, it doesn't matter. It's just desires. Spirit knows that this means, like, I'm going to call it love bombing, right? So someone is trying to control and convince you, okay? Now this, I asked this to confirm the greed, right? What are you afraid to let go of? They're afraid to let go of control. And their course of action, viewer, this falls under course of action they're going to take. They think that the best course of action is to convince you, even for some of you viewer, maybe it's to convince you to sell a business that you have, right? But they're trying to control and convince you of something. And look, someone is in fear. Someone is in trouble, and they want to get out of trouble, right? Okay, we don't have to take that in reverse, but someone's in fear, someone's in trouble because of a gift of money. And I told you, you can't make this up again with the inheritance. I think someone, viewer, a family, I'm talking to someone who was left in an inheritance. Now, for some of you, this could actually be because it says room for improvement. Maybe someone just wants to buy your affection with a gift of money, right? So you can look at that too. Because again, remember we saw the rehab? Remember we saw that? Oh my goodness. And I told you that rehab meant room for improvement. Rehab, trap, finances, room for improvement, gift of money. Wow. You know, when they say, and I say it, and I say it all the time, you can't make this up. Okay. And look what we have here too. You're in good health, which I love to see. Yeah, not enough efforts. Not enough efforts. Viewer, they're not going to be able to do this because they are not the right job fit to do this to you, right? Because you're not, because look, stay positive, because you're no fool, right? Patience. Lies are being exposed. You will receive honor and respect. Look at this. Obsession. Again, greed, possessive attachments. Whoa, what an energy we have here, viewer. Okay, so we'll come back to this after. I want to see, let's get this. Let's get some of these astrological cards here so we can get some extra information on zodiac signs. So Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, what can you give us as confirmation for the Page of Wands in reverse, the procrastination, the conflict, the lack of direction? Someone wants to do something harmful. They feel trapped. We got Jupiter in reverse. Okay, so Jupiter, that has to deal with matters of faith, fortune, generosity, you know, all that money, philosophy, travel, career. Oh my goodness, it came out in reverse. We got Sagittarius, Pisces energy. What do we have here, viewer? Look. Look at that. Can we see it? Possessive and wasteful. Oh my goodness. And again, confirming viewer this. So that's so interesting. So someone viewer, this is an energy that someone it was wasteful for them to be so possessive because they cannot take what is yours. Okay, because I know you're being divinely protected. They cannot take what is yours. So let's keep moving because we still got more cards to validate with. So Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, can you tell us more about this decision? So what is this for sale, successful business venture? What else can you tell us? What can you tell the viewer about this? Okay, it talks about earth and ground, right? So you're someone who's grounded because it says here grounded, practical, responsible, and resourceful. So it feels like this is the decision that someone is knowing. This is earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I think somebody knows that, this is someone who was trying to do the right thing, maybe, right? Responsible, resourceful, someone grounded. I need one more for that because that's very interesting. Because I know for sure that I'm talking to someone who is grounded, right? So but what I feel like, this is giving me King of Pentacles energy again, because that's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, a successful business owner who's trying to sell something, right? So give me one more, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit. Ooh, that's too many cards. Ooh, we got the monkey, and this is in reverse. So I'm going to read it to you. The reverse is in the upright here. So take note of the monkey. This could be you. This could be someone else. I'm just going to hold it here for a second. Okay, so take note of the monkey. The year of the monkey. This could be you or someone else. Now look what we have in the weakness, which is the reverse interpretation. We have opinionated. I don't know if you can see them trying. Okay, we have opinionated, suspicious, and arrogant. Wow. So you see that, viewer, whoever this person that was holding on because they're like, oh my God, I don't want to have to sell, or I want to sell my business venture. Maybe they can't sell it because your name is on it. I mean, it could go like that, right? So opinionated, suspicious, and arrogant. Wow. So we're going to get more about that also, because then I'm going to use my other cards. Okay, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit. So they were very arrogant. Oh, we got Tiger. Tiger as well. I was going to do that for the decision. Brave, passionate, and frank. Okay. So note the year of the tiger. So someone now is going to, remember it says someone's in fear, but someone's going to be brave and passionate and frank, and they're going to tell you something, right? They're going to tell you something because they're trying to control a situation. I want to get one more. Can you get me one more for the Four of Pentacles in reverse? Wow, self-ascendant. So this has to do with, okay, we've got Aries. This has to do with your self-image. And I think someone, you know what? I think someone's afraid of you, viewer. Look, self-image, appearance, characteristics, expectations, environment, individual, desires, motivation, and impression. Okay, so a couple ways I can see this, viewer. I do feel like someone's afraid of you because they know that you are brave, right? The tiger reminds me of the Leo energy, right? Strong, confident. But this also is, I think angel spirit guides are trying to tell you, beware, because this person who's trying to convince you, they're very passionate. They're very, they may have, there's something about their self-image that's comes across as very confident, like their characteristics. So this is very interesting because we have self-ascendant, which is all about the head and the face, characteristics, environment, individual. And its spirit is telling you this person is brave, passionate, and frank. So very interesting. So you may know of a tiger. So like I said, note the year of the date, and this could be you. And we have dog. So this could be you as well. Trustworthy, clever, hardworking, right? So this could be everything about you. And what I think so too is, I don't think they can control you, right? That's also a feeling I get. They can't control you. We know they can't, right? Who are we kidding? They cannot control you. Okay, so let's keep going. Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, let me give this a good shuffle. Let's give this a good shuffle. And we will end this soon. Okay. Okay, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit. What is another confirmation that we need to know about the Page of Wands, about someone being possessive, someone's in trouble, and what else do we have here? Harmful action. What did they do? Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, what's going on here? That fell to the floor. What do we got? 5 of Swords. Again, look at this. Ego, negative energy in people, betrayal, aggressive people. So viewer, this is no joke. I'm just saying, I'm not saying that like that you need to be scared or anything. But this is someone who they're now suffering bad news. That's why they're feeling trapped, because someone cannot hold on to these finances. We know that they have to sell their successful business. There's something to do with it, right? Or they already sold it. But part of that involves money that was trapped into it. So now we know 100% they're trying to cause conflict because they are in trouble. Okay. So negative, aggressive people, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy, you could have that, or, that could be significant. That could be them. Give me one more, Archangel Michael. Aha, look, yeah. Sadness, depression, pessimism, and loss. They're suffering a loss, and that's why they're feeling trapped on the decision they made to harm you. They're in trouble now because now they're desperate, and they're going to do something desperate, right? They're suffering a loss. They're going to come across you, the King of Wands energy, again, Leo, Aries, Sag, in a very aggressive manner. But the aggression is this. So you're going to know it, viewer. Make sure you trust, male or female, it doesn't matter. You know when someone is laying it on thick, okay? You will know. Let's keep moving because I don't want to make this too long. Okay, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, make sure you subscribe and follow and click that notification bell so you can receive updates here. Okay, because this energy follows me. All right, so we're going to keep getting this energy of this holding on to finances. Okay, and sneaky behavior. We got the Knight of Pentacles energy, creating a healthy habit lifestyle. Be mindful of diet. So interesting, the Knight of Pentacles, again, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. And I'm not surprised because we saw here very grounded. So you know what I'm also seeing here, viewer? Someone didn't see something in a certain perspective, okay? Because, I went back to this. It says, what are you not seeing that is right in front of you? And what they're not seeing is that, viewer, you're very grounded, right? So I feel like someone may have spread lies about you, right? And they didn't realize how grounded and practical you are. But I'm also sensing that there's this, again, I feel like it's a King of Pentacle energy, male or female. There's someone here that's becoming suspicious about something. Maybe they're becoming suspicious about someone who's doing a for sale. That's what it feels like. It feels like an aha moment. And that's why also decision. So take it as it resonates, but I'm kind of picking up on that because I'm getting very strong feelings here. It's either you who's very grounded, right? Look at it, because be mindful. This is all good energy, right? But there's someone who's seeing something in a different perspective. And I feel like someone's seeing you, viewer, in this light, right? Someone sees you like this. Very grounded. Okay, I don't want to digress on that. Okay, tell me more. Yeah, heartbroken. And that's why the Page of Cups, this is about apologies, right? The Page of Cups comes to us heartbroken, apology, I'm sorry, because someone has seen something in a different light. Wow. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and yeah, that you're making steady and constant progress. Oh my God. And this is what's changing the narrative here, viewer. What's changing is someone knows they messed up. Okay? That's what it is. They feel trapped because they messed up. Maybe they fumbled you, right? Thinking that you weren't going to be the type of person that can make finances. Maybe they fumbled you because, yeah, they took your inheritance, right? So there's many ways you can see this. So, all right, let's get one more. And again, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You can't make it all Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Decisions. What's a final outcome? Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit. What is the final outcome with the decisions? Oh my God, you can't make this up. Returning for a second chance, refusing to move on, living in a hurtful situation. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Intimidated and manipulation. And look how this has a Queen of Swords. So this very well could be feminine energy. Doesn't have to be, can be masculine, because I still feel like there's a masculine energy here too, but intimidated and manipulation. They're going to try to intimidate you, viewer. And it makes sense. Remember we said this person is strongly, very confident. They think they can convince you. They think they can control you. Okay, Archangel Michael, any final words? Yeah, they see you, there's an excitement, new adventure, enterprise, passion, initiative. They see you as an excitement initiative because you're succeeding. You're being celebrated. They know that angel spirit guides are raising you up, right? Because if something was taken from you, you are now going to be very successful. Look what we got here. Lying, stealing, cheating, moving from place to place, hiding away. Yeah, financial security, independence, self-sufficiency. Take time to explore if in love. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This is what's going on, viewer. Someone knows you're coming into money. You cannot make it up. You are going to be getting an unexpected message coming fast. Your hard work is paying off and planting seeds. And that's why they're coming in, because they're defensive. Again, with the Leo, Aries, Sag, they're disappointed, a loss of finance, feeling dependent and feeling isolated. Oh my goodness. Let's wrap this up really quick. And again, look what we have under here. Obsession. Any last words for the viewer? And I said that was the last, but yeah, overthinking, mental issues, beware. Okay, you're going to get closure. Creative introverts. This has to do with what you're doing, making amends, and that came up with, and I picked up the feeling defensive. They're feeling a victim, making amends. I told you, gossip and rumors. Viewer, just know. Yeah, look at this. Teamwork. Something was written. Okay, viewer, oh my God, look at this. Gossip and rumors, cold and mean, teamwork. Something was written. Yeah, something was written. Probably an inheritance, a legal contract of some sort. You're going to be receiving unexpected money. Something belongs to you. And we're closing this off. Okay, I hope you enjoy this. Don't forget to like and follow. And may the angels bless you always. Bye.